Jack. All right. You got this stuff?
Yeah. All cleaned and oiled.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it on.
Who are these guys?
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
Hot damn, it's time to get down to the jam. It's time to get down, it's time to get down, it's time to get down to the jam. I said it's time to get down to the know, it's gonna get on down with the know. On the morning coffee show, on morning coffee with Keith, here on Pop Culture Minefield.
Excuse me, can I get a cup of coffee? Black? Can't you see we talking? White?
Good morning, everybody. Oh, I apologize. We had a little bit of a technical delay, i.e. my fault, but we are here. And I gotta say, every year it seems like we do the whole, San Diego Comic-Con and go through everything that's happened. And, some people are excited, and some people are concerned or underwhelmed or whelmed. This year was a mixed bag, a true mixed bag. But I'm pretty sure for the people that did go, it was exciting. Very exciting. And let me just say, I think if Martin ever got an opportunity to go, I don't think we'd be able to get him out of the dealer's room. I have that feeling that Martin might get stuck in there for quite a while. But that's to be expected. I can't say anything because that would probably end up happening to me as well. But this year, yeah, there's a few things that kind of happened. How you doing this morning, Martin?
I'm doing fine, thank you. A little slow with my head, but we all have days like this one. Uh, and Comic Con, I can only say one thing. Show me the toys. I'm only here for the toys. You have lost my confidence about your ability to deploy watchable movies and shows. So I will go uh with the
What?
the sure thing.
What?
Yeah,
You,
what
you,
can I
you,
say? Look, I'm not saying that I'm uh, against all that they are doing, but I I am not hyped anymore. Now I've been burned down so many times that I said let's see what you did before I get excited about it.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope you don't misunderstand what I was saying this morning. I hope I didn't sound like this is the best Comic Con ever, because that's not what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying.
no. But uh, just just saying that my only true excitement about Comic Con has been reduced to what new toys are available that I can buy.
Well, yeah. When you put that at the end of what you just said, then that creates a bit of a difference there. Look, Martin, it's all good. I'm sure the people that are making all of the making all the goodies that they all the shinies that they like to sell in the dealer's room. I'm pretty sure they're hoping that you will spend some cheddar on some of this nice stuff.
Oh,
But
I hope I will too. We're in the same boat.
well, I gotta say, I, having seen some of the things that have been offered, I kind of like quite a few of the things that I've seen. Um, I think I think there's been a lot of variety, and for me personally, I do have some favorites, things that I that kind of caught my attention, and well, you know what? Let's just go into everything that we got today. So we're going to divide everything up into three categories when we start talking about this. And the categories we're going to divide them up into are merchandise and collectibles will be the first category, followed by we'll get into we will be getting into comic book publishing and the heavy hitters, and finally to wrap that up, film, TV, and streaming presentations. So that's how we're going to break all this down. But before I get to that, I'm going to go right over here and just say hello to everybody, starting with Andy and Gambit. Hello, Gambit. Andy, again, being first. Real Popcorn Geek. All right, all right, all right. Yes. Tree Rock Creations. Yeah, you're right, Tree Rock Creations. The new generation, they don't seem to know how to play with toys. I don't know what to tell you. Um, I get the distinct feeling that they just don't know what's what anymore. Uh, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yes, everybody's having a conversation about what they liked and the things that caught their attention, which is great. That's what it really is all about. Um, this year is the again, as I keep reminding everybody, the 60th anniversary of Star Trek, and they had a quote unquote official panel there that was pretty much just picking random actors uh, 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 from Star Trek and Berman Trek and Kurtzman Trek to talk about really what Star Trek means to them. Pretty much a last ditch effort for anyone that is interested in Kurtzman Trek before next year. I'm pretty sure there will be kind of a goodbye, and I do mean kind of. But for the most part, this has been a raging disappointment for our 60th anniversary, and mainly because the people in charge of it just don't know what they're doing. And again, let me just say, I'm looking right at you, and I do mean right at you, CBS, because you are responsible for this. Okay? Paramount didn't have control of Jack. That's the only reason why Alex Kurtzman was in charge is because of CBS. Paramount wanted to get control back and couldn't wrestle control away from Kurtzman. because a certain person that was running CBS, who shall remain nameless, but whose name rhymes with Les Moonves, decided to just make things really difficult for both Paramount and every single fan of Star Trek that they had made. This is on CBS entirely, in my opinion. I mean, for 60 years, there's not many IPs that can say that. Not many at all. And the ones that are around that long, I mean, it's some of the biggest of the big out there. But we may have to hold off on doing something really big until next year, which also will be Star Trek The Next Generation's 40th anniversary. See, back before they tried to come up with this artificial way of celebrating all of Trek, or turning the anniversary of Star Trek into the overall Trek anniversary for all TV shows, you know, most fans knew the actual anniversary dates and premieres for their version of Trek. And I still think a lot of the really hardcore fans still know that. So all of you Next Generation fans, next year is going to be a big year for all of you. It's not just the 40th anniversary of The Next Generation. It's really 40 years of Berman Trek. Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, and Enterprise. And it's really the version of Star Trek that gave it its good run. I mean, you know, The Next Generation is important because it proved that Gene Roddenberry's ideas could survive. They could continue and go on. And what Rick Berman and his people were able to accomplish, starting with The Next Generation and ending with Enterprise, has just been a freaking amazing. And I hope that the new owners at Paramount are smart enough to at least bring in Rick Berman to consult a little bit. This was one of the suggestions that my other twin brother, Robert Meyer Burnett, had. And it's a solid idea. You know, if you're going to go to anybody to try to make television work again for Star Trek, go to the person who made it work. And I think that's your best bet at this point, because after suffering through 9 years of Kurtzman, next year will be 10. It'll officially be 10 years, and so to end everything after 10 years of torture, I think it's long enough. I think next year's San Diego Comic-Con will have information on the continuation of Trek from what was last seen in Star Trek Nemesis, and we will continue from there. All you Kurtzman fans should realize, though, nobody's trying to bury your stuff. It's still going to exist. It's just going to exist way over here in a dark corner where you can find it, lens flares and all, and just go enjoy it and have fun. Hello and good morning, lovely, lovely Penny. Yeah, grandkids will usually do that. They will. That seems to be part of their purpose, to run you ragged. But it's the best. It's the best kind of being run ragged. Tree Rock Creations. Star Trek and Star Wars franchises are titanic disasters with lifeboats of survivors. Yeah, for now. I think we are getting ready to enter a brand new era in entertainment. One way or another, I think you're going to start getting people that actually want to make money. And so things are going to get better. Uh,
And as Admiral Kirk said to Cadet, uh, oh my god, I forgot her name. Kirstie Alley.
oh,
Kirstie
Savick, Mr. Savick.
Savick, thank you. Oh my god, I'm worse every day. As Kirk said to Savick, and good luck. Klingon do not take prisoners. you're,
Yes.
you're ejecting your pod just to be picked out.
You know, I really do believe, I think we've reached a point where the people who actually want to make money are the people who are slowly finding their ways back in because we tried it the other way. I mean, it has been 10 years of doing it this other way, and it hasn't worked out. It really hasn't. I think eventually we're going to get back to creating entertainment that people want to see and that people are willing to pay for is the important thing. You know, way too many people sitting in boardrooms going, I feel, or I feel that this would be, I feel. You're not getting paid to feel, honey. You're getting paid to produce. You're getting paid to give results. If you want people to spend their hard earned money, you're going to have to work hard to get them back. And if you're unwilling to do it, I guarantee you there's somebody angling for your job who's willing to do just that. That's the other thing. A lot of these people out there thinking that their way is the only way to do things and have been losing money forgot all about the fact that the thing about the entertainment industry is there's always somebody angling to take what you got. They want your position and they want the power that comes with it. And so far, this current generation, all they seem to be really big into is making sure that you have a understanding of what their position is and that they feel good about themselves and see themselves blah 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 blah. It's not translated into making money. I'm sorry, it just hasn't. And while I may sound a little unkind, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I find it kind of convenient that people who look like myself have been strategically rerouted into caring about something other than being successful, which would then allow us to accomplish many more things. We're not allowed to come up with original ideas. All of our energy has to be pointed towards things that already exist. Whether it's creating Broadway sensations about somebody else or romantic historical cosplay shows that become popular, having nothing to do with actual history, or just plain not having any of our really creative stories given an opportunity to be presented, let alone funded in a way that would allow those particular creatives to have access to the general public to see what they've created. I again, It's not that Hollywood has run out of ideas. I've been saying it since we started this channel. It's the fact that corporate Hollywood has been designed to weed out original ideas. That's your problem. So, let's see. True Rock Creations. I had doubts about the executives. Do they have a complete script in front of them? If so, do they know how to read? If so, will they read it? If so, will they understand it? Again, that's part of that whole weeding out original ideas. Let me just take a moment or two longer to explain what I mean. As I've been saying, I really do believe that there has been a conscious effort to not allow anything new and original. And what it really comes down to is the powers that be within the entertainment industry do not want another George Lucas. They enjoy what he's created. They just don't want another one. And when you look at all of George Lucas's accomplishments, if everything were to have been followed naturally, I think you'd at least have one or two more out there. One or two more people who would be doing pretty much the same thing as George. Not a corporate guy. Didn't like the way Hollywood was. He did his own thing, and look how successful he has been. Yeah, he had to make a deal with 20th Century Fox, but, you know, good on him for being able to negotiate what he wanted. Again, like my other twin brother, Robert Burnett, likes to say, this is, it's not show friends, it's show business. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. And Lucas negotiated and got the rights to the merchandising and was able to basically pay for and keep the rights for both Empire and Jedi. So he was in a power position over Fox and built everything on that. ILM, Pixar. This is not a guy who is basically running things as a fluke. I know some of you out there may not like some of the things that he did with Star Wars, but it's his idea. He could do anything he wanted with it. And considering what he's built, again, ILM, Pixar, THX, sound systems, I mean, come on. Well, Hollywood doesn't want someone else to do what Lucas has done. Lucas is in his 80s now. And I think they're happy that he's a man of an advanced age, because I don't think Hollywood could sit through another person basically dictating to them how things should go. They're used to dictating to people and not being dictated to. And, real independent film director Joseph Kahn's Hollywood Reporter opinion piece, Bring Back the Hollywood Act. Yes, I heard about that piece. He is correct. Yes, you need to bring back the Hollywood a-hole. And at the top of the list, in all his glory, Joel Silver. Man, if there was a Joel Silver right now, oh, that guy would be running roughshod over everybody. Yeah, too much of the touchy-feely stuff. We need to get back to the Hollywood a-hole. Need to be more of them out there. You know, Kevin Feige, man, he should be glad I'm not his boss, because I would have just said, hey, man, you know, I think it's time for you to go. I appreciate everything you done. It's time for you to go. Time to go. Got a nice retirement package for you. It's time to go. And then I would just pretty much end the current version of the MCU. I wouldn't plant any seeds. I wouldn't try to go for it. I just end it right now and then recast everybody. And this time, when I restarted, I would start with the Fantastic Four. I would do it in the order that Jack and Steve and Stan did it for their version of Marvel. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the Avengers. That's how I would go. That's how I would rock that. I don't know if I would do the whole connected film universe thing. I would definitely make sure that all those individual movies rocked. Earn our way to the X-Men. Let's see. Oh, hey, Tim. Sadly, they would have fired you, Keith, if you did that and brought him back. They could try. They'd bring me back, you know. And again, Bob Chapek was right. I'm sorry, Disney people. I'm sorry, but I mean it. Chapek was right. But I think that even Disney now realizes that, and there are some changes coming to Disney. Personally, I think the smartest thing Disney could do is just dump Disney Plus, in my opinion. Dump it and offer up what they have to all the streaming services. Make everybody fight for what they have. Okay? I guarantee you, inside of 6 months, Disney's going to be swimming in money. And all their shareholders will be very, very happy. And I would bring back the Disney exclusives. I would reinvest, not in a big way, but I would reinvest in physical media for a little while longer. But I'm going to save that discussion for another episode. We're going to get to San Diego Comic-Con. So, enough of that tangent. Let us begin at our beginning. Now, for me, San Diego Comic-Con has represented one of the best examples of what pop culture, what all geeks, nerds, sweaties, it represents the epitome of what we see and want to see and what we want to manifest and really what we're interested in. Long before this became a popular thing, this was what it was. And this is an event that was really meant to celebrate all of that. I hope that does not change, like various other things that have been taken over have. Let's see. The reason why they don't fire people in Hollywood, they must have dirt on people above them. They said that they will tell everyone, and it has to be if one of us goes, we all go. Well, you know, Tim, I think you might be right, but seems like everybody's got dirt on everybody else. I mean, there's so much dirt. You know, I mean, I think somebody just ought to turn a hose on all of it. Because it's time to get back to entertaining people. Really, entertaining the world. We have been, I will say this about Hollywood over the last 10 years, dereliction of duty. Nobody seems to be really interested in attempting to truly entertain people. They want to preach to you. They want to wag their finger at you, but they're not interested in entertaining you, let alone trying to at least sell you something that you want. And they seem to be under the mistaken belief that we got no other place to go, that we will take what we're given. You know, every single time somebody pops up believing that, that person usually winds up on the wrong end of the situation. This is no different. People are just getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. And if all the people who are wagging their fingers at them are people who are currently have like somebody holding something over them, there's a reason for that. You know, I don't need anybody moralizing to me that's being blackmailed by P. Diddy or somebody else. I mean, you put yourself in that situation. You had to have known it was going to come back and bite you in the backside. So I feel bad for a lot of these people, but only to a certain point. You know, I started not feeling bad when a lot of those people seemingly are still some of the same people who will get in front of the nearest camera and just preach to you or try to moralize to you in their car through an Instagram video or something after they've done various things and other things. And man, just shut up. Just shut up. I'm done with it. I am just done. You know, right and wrong. I think we were headed a good place back in the 90s. You know, back when Disney decided on its own to have special days for the LGBTQ plus community. They did it on their own without being pressured. We were all headed a good direction, looking to just everybody just hang and have a good time and enjoy what we have. That isn't to say that life's perfect, but I think I and others are just we've just gotten to a point where we're just done with it. We're just done with it. And many of the people that have been appointed who have been shaking fingers only did it because, you know, they were afraid that people would find out some of their dirty secrets. So many of the people, quote unquote, trying to do the real thing, trying to do the right thing, are trying to keep you from learning that they got some sort of a dirty secret. That's what we've been learning over the last few years. So, yeah, done with it. It's time to move it on. Time to get back to doing what we do and having fun. Because corporate entertainment has managed to turn a lot of people against each other, especially fandom. You know, people can disagree without being disagreeable. And a lot of us were always having fun with each other before other people got involved, before people started doing things that they had no business doing in positions that personally they just should not be in because they have no interest in actually doing the job. Miss Antos. So, it's time. You know, and I know this is going to upset some people, and that's fine. But I think it's time to reveal that there are people out there that are just ready to move on. You know, I like people. That's the reason why I do this. I like people. I go to conventions, I talk to anybody, and I'm not about trying to get one over on anyone. I just have a good time every time I show up to any of these events. I've had certain people come up to me and be very hostile. I try to be nice, but it just seems like certain people just seem to be in it to, they want to cause situations, and that's unfortunate because it really shows more about them than those of us that just want to have a good time. And that's really what San Diego Comic Con is really about at its heart. Just fandom. Good old fashioned fandom. And I think we want to get back to just having a good time. But anyway, hey, first of all, a big hello there to Daniel Moosin. Hey, how is the UK and Europe today? I know you guys have been up for a while. Obviously, you're technically a little further in the future than those of us over here. Hopefully, your day is going very well. Getting back to San Diego. One of the big things, as I said before, for me, is usually the products and the toys and everything else. Oh, Tim says it's called. Oh, okay. It's called HR rules. Hollywood can never have an executive cut certain things because of DEI, or is it DIE and HR rules? Very funny. Very funny. Anyway, so first things first. I, like Martin, I enjoy a lot of the really cool products that have been released over the last couple of years. I think a lot of the things that have been offered to fans to buy, replicas of certain objects and things that you may have seen in your favorite television show or movie or even comic. It's still, I still am amazed that there are people out there who actually own a replica of Captain America's shield and put that on their wall. I mean, I can remember reading those comics growing up in the 70s. I never would have dreamed that there would be that product offered to buy and that people would just go ahead and do that. That's amazing to me. That you can buy a replica of Batman's utility belt from the 1966 TV show. You can buy even the really good toy replicas of some of the equipment from Star Trek, phasers and communicators, really the tricorders. Oh, geez, the tricorders. Amazing stuff. Technology has brought us to the point where we can have some really, really, really cool toys. And I think we've reached that point. I think we're at a point where there are about to be some more really cool toys released that are going to blow everybody away. And I think the first part of that is from a company called Factory Entertainment. Yeah, Factory Entertainment. And they are a company that seems to be they seem to be really on the verge of just pretty much trying to get as much money out of me as possible. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can get us a picture. Well, first, I only heard about this and I'm freaking out. Okay. But supposedly, they are not only making Airwolf related toys, but they are putting together some things related to. They're about to come out with a replica of the helmet from Airwolf. I'm still blown away. I'm still blown away by that. That's like I never thought I would be saying that. I never thought anybody would take the time to do that. And but we're here, and this is it. And wow. But hold on. Let me do this because I think I need to show everybody what I'm looking at. So here we go. Okay, this is the official page for Factory Entertainment. This is the Aquaman Black Manta helmet as replicated from the one that you saw in the Jason Momoa Aquaman films. Flux capacitor. Back to the Future. Wow. Are you seeing this, Martin?
What? Oh,
Oh.
wait. There you go. No!
Oh, sorry. Let me go back.
Yes. Oh my God. You don't care about that, but Black Manta's helmet. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's $1,000 though. That's kind of hard to get past the wife. Ooh. Okay. Now these are the convention exclusives. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Some of this I had not seen yet. Okay. So the Excelsior teacup prop replica from the undiscovered country. That looks nice. That's $50. Uhura's earpiece replica from Star Trek, the television series. Amazing. Wow. They really, really want my money.
All of it.
All of it, yes. Lord of the Rings, a replica of Sting. Lobos. Sorry, I'm just losing it here. I'm thinking to myself, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? To sleep on the couch. Okay. Okay, now these are all the brands. Wow. Let's check out Battlestar Galactica, because that was one of the ones that was talked about at San Diego. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the record, this is way better than anything that they had originally released for Battlestar Galactica back in 78. I'm not kidding. Wow. Colonial Blaster. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the Apollo. Jeez. Starbuck. And the Cylon Centurion helmet. Now, see, that's something you could hang on the wall. That'd be kind of cool. Wow. Viper pilot helmet. They were still some of the coolest helmets ever. Wait a minute. They got a Dirk Benedict signature edition. Dirk's looking, he still looks good. And having met the guy, he is very, very personable. I like Dirk Benedict. Cancer survivor as well. So mad respect for the guy. Wow. OG Starbuck. Okay. Okay. Factory Entertainment. Okay. Okay, I see you. Okay. Let's see. What was the other thing that was there? They had stuff related to. Here we go. Another one was Knight Rider. Wow. Okay. You see that? Oh, they are all sold out of the kit and Michael Knight action figure. Wow. Okay, I admit that's cool. Okay, so that's the play set. This is the diorama. Wow. Oh, geez. Yeah, they want all my money. They want all your money too.
They want all the money.
They do. And at this rate, they might just get it. Another one was Star Trek. Oh, yeah. OG original Star Trek laser pistol from the cage. So I'm talking about. Oh, the agonizer. Wow. High mud android necklaces. Those are cool. Here we go. Gary 7 Servo. aka Gene Roddenberry's version of Doctor Who. That's technically what it was, at least in my opinion. Star Trek: The Motion Picture by Leah Sensor and Command Insignia. Awesome. Phaser rifle. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm more of the Battlet guy.
Oh, Bathlets are cool too. But this is, $50 for an exact replica of what you saw in second pilot.
Yeah, but I think
the
those are scaled replicas, not one to one.
True, true. Nice artwork. Wow. Yeah, amazing work. Amazing work. Hmm. Let's see. Now, what was the other one? Oh, Masters of the Universe. Wow.
All right, you're speaking my language now.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. I've seen that $900 replica. Wow. And every time I see it, I say, wow.
Yeah. Just try to take all your money. Jeez. $600 for that sword. And they're sold out. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, my wallet's already starting to feel lighter. Okay. And I think one
See?
more.
Red Popcorn knows what is everything about. Everything's about batlets.
That's true.
Now, don't you forget, you always need a good pair of meklet. Put it in your belt because at some point you will have to let go of the batlet to go more close and personal.
True.
Oh, you're hurting me right now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, just think how much it would have hurt to actually see this in person and have to walk right by. What?
No,
What?
no.
What?
You're
What?
shitting. You're shitting, Real Popcorn
What?
Geek. I have seen the Chronicles of Riddick more times than I care to count,
What's the matter?
and I haven't seen it. Believe me, I would have jumped if I had seen a battle there. Yes, most beautiful Batmobile ever. You can find me. I have no problems. 89 is the most beautiful Batmobile ever.
Gotta get me that Hall of Justice. I gotta get me that Hall of Justice.
Wait, wait. The Batman's logo. Wait.
Oh, really? Here, let me. There we go. Wow. Ah, the God Killer sword. That was
Yep.
cool. That was cool. And Wonder Woman's tiara. Only $250. Let's see. Hold on. I know there's something missing. Wow.
Oh, oh, oh my. Get out of here. They have the freaking probe.
Well, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Questions? Yeah, I got all kinds of questions. My wife's gonna kill me. Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely the refit. Definitely. And I don't care what anybody says. I really did like the E. The Enterprise E was badass.
Yep. That is a badass. That is a real battleship.
Wow.
However,
However,
however, Constitution refit is still my favorite.
oh heck yes,
The
classy.
elegance of that ship.
Yes. Let's learn more.
Do you want to know more?
Oh man, look at that.
Hey, Wade is with us on Rumble. I hadn't noticed. Hello, Wade. Good to see you.
Hey Wade. Yeah, you're watching and suffering with the rest of us, aren't you?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, $16,000. What? $500 non-refundable deposit.
What size it is?
Oops, it's 35. Good night. Are you trying to get me killed? I mean, I enjoyed this. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. Good night.
Oh, but does it come signed by the captain?
Yeah.
Okay, that is why the price is so steep.
Well, I think this is the same. Yeah, these are the ones that were originally like,
Five
uh,
hundred.
yeah, $500, and now it's $16,000 to get it. Darn it!
35 inches length. Oh,
Good night.
yes.
You're killing my wallet.
It's not a pocket edition, let me tell you.
Of course not. No. Look at all this stuff. But it's got the individual lighting, just like in the movies, to light up certain things. And look at this. You can see inside. No way. You buy this, it's an instant conversation piece, no matter what. And if you happen to be lucky enough to buy one with William Shatner's signature, geez.
Imagine you spent $1,600 on the thing. You proudly put it in the middle of your living room.
Yes.
Some friends come to visit, and then here comes the beauty part. Their kid says to you, "That doesn't look like the Enterprise from Strange New Worlds."
Your child must leave. You will leave the premises.
Oh my God.
There, let me try something here. This is the Enterprise E. Let me see something here. Good night. $20,000.
What?
Yes.
That thing better eject every single escape spot that it has, okay? That thing better fire a real laser, a low power laser instead of where the phaser array is.
Removable captain's yacht, screen accurate lighting, weapon sound effects. It's the least they could give you is weapon sound effects. IR remote, metal edition size plaque, AC power supply, display stand, custom wood shipping crate. Uh-huh.
Oh man, no.
And notice, nothing signed by Patrick Stewart. See, you're gonna try to. This is even more expensive than the Enterprise refit from the motion picture. That one at least has an opportunity to come with a signature from William Shatner. That's only 16,000. You're gonna spend 20 on this and no signature? Really? And a removable captain's yacht, which is this thing right here.
I don't. I don't know, man.
I like it, but I don't know if I like it that much.
No, I know I don't like it that much. I'm trying to find a word to
Yeah, that's a big old.
categorize what
That's
I
a big
think
old
that
no.
kind of prices. I don't know.
Here, hold on, let me go to the Enterprise D here. Let's at least check to see 17. Wait a minute. Okay, so the Enterprise is 16. ED is 17. It is nice. It
It
is
is
nice.
nice.
But no signature at all? Not even for the. You can't even get Patrick Stewart. Oh, dude. Screen accurate lighting, weapon sound effects, IR remote, metal edition size plaque, AC power supply, display stand, custom wood shipping crate. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. One last thing. Let me try the Voyager and at least see if Kate Mulgrew can sign something. $18,000 a Voyager. Hold up. Oh, whoa, dude. Okay, cross your finger. Yep, Kate
Nope.
Mulgrew.
Well, but it's signed. It's
It's
signed
signed.
by.
uh, although I don't see as many cards on her desk as what was before Shatner. Shatner
I
looks
want.
like he's trying to sign them all.
Gee, I wonder why. I mean,
Oh yeah,
no
yeah.
disrespect to Mrs. Mulgrew. I liked her. I like her portrayal of her captain. But come on, the other one is the OG, the one that
Oh,
started everything. So
as a special bonus for purchasers of the USS Voyager, a plaque hand signed by Kate Mulgrew will be included with the model at no additional cost while supplies last. Yeah, but you're charging $18,000.
yeah, they say with no additional cost, that cost is included in that price. Don't be fooled.
I mean, I'm using the Enterprise with Captain Kirk's signature as my baseline. And if you're coming in above that, nothing against
Well,
Kate Mulgrew.
it's bigger. It's 38 inches.
Removable captain's yacht, articulated nacelles, screen accurate lighting, weapon sound effects, IR remote, metal edition size plaque, AC power supply, display stand, custom wood shipping crate.
Now, where's the Defiant?
Right? Right? That's a great question. Masterworks.
Well, is that the Reliant?
You has to rely it. You want to check that one out?
Oh, always.
Okay. No signature, but it looks like they did a heck of a job on the Reliant. I look at
Okay.
it this way: if you could afford this along with
What?
the Enterprise,
Are you seeing that price tag?
yeah,
17,000? No way. No way, Jose. No.
killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Wholesale, wholesale. Come on, wholesale. Even a list. No. In stock, in stock. Ooh.
Oh, the slaughtered lamb. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, those are scale replicas. Oh, the OG Batcave. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would go ahead, spend the $45 and get me the Hall of Justice.
Whoa, that's that a Chris knife? Yes, that had to be a Chris knife from Doom.
Yep.
Yes.
120 bucks.
The royal crown of Queen Sansa Stark. Why would you want that?
Wow. Oh, no way.
Doctor No?
Yeah. And the Dr. No lunchbox. $16.99. I could get that right now.
And you don't have to sleep on the couch.
Wow. And my wife couldn't hurt me then. Oh, yeah. The Golden Gun replica. Less than $100. Ooh. Spectre ring.
Oh, the Amity billboard. Oh my god, the mechanical shark. That is nice.
Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, they're trying to break me. Ooh, neuralizer. $600.
And it doesn't work.
That's what I. Hmm. Noisy, noisy cricket. What? Ooh, and it talks eagerly. Cool.
Okay. I like that
Wow.
keychain and the necklace.
Wow, 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 wow. Here we go. See,
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind that.
Have you seen the no, no,
Oh,
no,
that's so small for $70.
I like the War Queen skull.
Yeah, it's over $1,000, buddy. Well over $1,000.
Yeah.
Sword of Kalis.
I don't know. I don't know about the Sword of Kalis. I understand, but I'm more. I I like more the standard battle.
Yeah, that's what you want. Wow.
Right, real.
Okay. Okay. Factory Entertainment, we've done a lot for them today. They got a nice big shout out from us. All I have to say about those guys is great job, guys. I like what you've
Yeah,
got.
yeah. We're gonna need some reviewing pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear they're not for us. It's for reviewing for the channel.
Well, there was one thing missing from all this stuff, and I can't seem to find it. So,
And what could that be?
well, yeah, that's disturbing because they had some stuff at the convention from Airwolf, and it's not on their official page. So that's sad. But yeah. So there you go. Factory Entertainment. Got to give those guys a big hand. Wow. Wow, that is amazing. Um,
Yeah, I
took,
agree, real. An Atlantean sword never hurt anyone. Well, you know what I mean.
wow. Well, now I will say this. Um, there was one other company there that was in the middle of doing a lot of really cool stuff and showing a lot of really cool stuff. And those guys, uh, they definitely had something that I liked. I liked how they did stuff. So, Jazz Inc. dioramas.
Mhm. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
my.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude, is, is that a figure?
Are you kidding me? A replica of Batman's Batcave
Uh, I'm, I'm
from Justice League?
I'm gonna need that link. Yeah, put it in the private chat.
Okay, I'll put it in private chat. Yeah. Wow. Excuse me for a moment, everybody. I gotta put something in the private chat for Martin.
You
Oh,
sure that's the
wait.
one from the Justice League? Because it looks like the
Uh,
BBS one.
Hold on, let me check the monitor. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's the one from BVS. Okay. There we go. Let's check. First of all, you asked about the figures. Oh, looks exactly like her.
Damn, that is a great likeness. Oh, and it's skeleton with silicone body. Ouch!
Okay.
Look
Okay.
at those prices, man.
Hey, still cheaper than the last site we were at.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And I would still like to meet Linda Carter because, it's Linda Carter.
Hmm.
It's Catwoman. Julie Newmar. Wow. Batman Returns Catwoman, aka Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mm-hmm.
$950.
Oh.
950. Oh, for all of that though. Okay. So deluxe battle damage version 450, clean version of 490, and 450 for the clean version. Wow. That's really good. That is really good.
Yeah.
I mean that flat out. I mean both of them. They look exactly like her.
It's incredible. However, nothing like the Savic from ah what was the company again?
Oh, that would be. Oh, man, I forgot the name of the
On
company
it.
that did that.
Exo 6. Oh my god, that
Yeah,
this the face sculpts that those people make are incredible.
yeah, yeah.
That one and the Wrath of Khan Spock. Oh, well, the whole Wrath of Khan line that they put out was just amazing.
Wow, that's just that's just nice to look at. Okay, let's see. These are all under figures, so let's go this direction because it's Batman. Wow, 799 to just get all of the stuff that was in the Batcave. So the Bat computers plus the map.
Yeah, but where's the Blind Gender? giant blender. I mean the nuclear reactor.
Oh yeah, yeah,
No, I forgive me, Keith. I'm
yeah.
begging you for your forgiveness, but I prefer the '89 version.
Oh, the '89 version's awesome. I got nothing against that at all.
Oh, the bad wing.
Well,
It's a beautiful vehicle, let me tell you.
Oswald.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito was very good in that role.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see the
Oops, sorry,
stumblers.
sorry.
Let's see the stumblers.
Jeez.
Nice. Oh my god, the prices.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, you're right about that. Does it come in black? Ooh,
I want that. The one at the left. The posable one. Oh, look, it's come sign from Paul Dini. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but couldn't care less. Now, go up. Okay, no. A little. Down a little. Okay, that. Oh my God. That one. I am hearing Kevin Conroy in my mind right now.
yep. Me too. Oh, come on. You're not hearing Kevin Conroy in your head. Come on. There we go. 125. Michael Keaton. Vehicle figure.
And it's not posable. It's just to put in the car.
Still cool.
Oh my God, the Batman animated series Batmobile. Oh, so Art Deco. I love that car.
With the hood up. Wow.
Yeah. The same price as the real Batmobile? No, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why people love the that
See,
thing that they use in the Batman. They ruin a perfectly good muscle car to make that ugly thing. But the 89, oh, that is
yeah, I know. I know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1,499. Huh.
Now, I may be a simple heathen here, but I think the prices are kind of steep for what you're getting.
Kinda. I mean, but then again, we got to be fair. Considering what we just saw with all of the Star Trek starships, we're still getting off kind of cheap.
I don't know. 1,500 for the Batmobile, 1,600 for a big ass Enterprise. Mm.
Hmm. Huh.
Give me a second there, Red Popcorn. I'm putting the link. Oh, there you go. That's a link for Jasnik. Jasnik.
Yeah, Jessic. Wow.
Can you imagine if they try to remake Knight Rider for
They are.
the modern audience? It would be a
Oh,
Prius.
oh yeah. Yeah, for the modern audience, yeah. Oh, jeez. What a way to ruin a concept.
I
The
know,
only
I know, kid, it's a Transam, but we can always do a Corvette.
the only way that you could do Knight Rider for the modern audience that I would accept is if you allowed it to be Samuel L. Jackson's voice as the voice of Kit. And don't
Imagine
call him
kids say
Kit.
motherfucker every 5 minutes.
You call him Carl instead of Kit. He wants to be called Carl. Okay, let's see if we can find. No product found. No product found. I oughta. I oughta.
Hmm.
Okay.
They need to put out some for Airwolf, if you ask me.
Yeah, I was trying to find some Airwolf related stuff, but I couldn't find anything. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like this is it. Oh, nope. A lot of this is stuff we've already seen. Knight Rider and the Batmobiles. Hmm.
Nah, Batmobile. All the way.
Let's see if I can go to. Ooh, there we go. This is very important. If you're going to buy this stuff, you need to have the proper display case. $284 for that.
Woohoo.
Here's a $64 one, $99 one. These are the risers. Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, that
I gotta get off this. I'm killing myself here. I'm just. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Take it. I feel myself slowly going broke. Wow, Martin. Okay. Now, we're going to go to the second segment here, which is all about the comics. So, for this portion, we're going to get into some of the news and announcements that came up during the event. First bit is DC Comics. So, I'm going to tell you, DC has been having a lot of success with their absolute line of comics. Okay. So now they have a new book coming up. This is their next one in that line. Don't know how this is going to go, but we're gonna see how this works. Now I'm hoping that this let's see. I'm hoping that this means, here we go. So, according to the beat, come on. Here, let me make sure to allow you guys to see this. Let's see. DC announces Absolute Black Canary and Beyond Arc M one shots at Absolute Universe panel. So, okay. Basically, DC Comics' best-selling Absolute titles received their own panel Saturday afternoon with a wide cast of creators including Scott Snyder, Nick Dragotta, Hayden Sherman, Pornsack. I hope I'm not slaughtering this guy's name too bad. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at double P. And Raphael Albuquerque, along with Shay Grayson and Jeff Lemire. The creators shared their excitement for writing in the Absolute Universe and for the support of their fans while teasing upcoming developments for their series and characters. Universe architect and Eisner Award-winning writer Scott Snyder began the panel by thanking the audience for helping the Absolute titles be successful. Wow. Let's just jump ahead and go straight to it. Moderator and DC editor Andrew Marino then asked Absolute newcomers Double P and Shay Grayson about the experience of writing in this world. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. That's weird. Hold on. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Look, they're announcing Absolute Black Canary. and they're going to do Absolute Wonder Woman and revealed their first look at Absolute Cheetah. Absolutely.
Wait. How are they announcing Absolute Wonder Woman? I thought that existed already.
Hold on. Let's see. Kurt continued by revealing that issue 25 for the Absolute Trinity, which is what they're announcing next, books will be oversized with triple gate folding covers. Hayden Sherman, the artist for Absolute Wonder Woman, then revealed the first look at Absolute Cheetah. Wow. So this was a look ahead. Absolute Cheetah.
Uh,
Homegirl's got some talent.
yay!
Yeah.
I will say it again. The Absolute Serious art is not for me.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, more power to those guys. Let's see. There's also an Absolute Batman box set and some creative team shifts that will be going into everything that they're releasing from DC. Then let's see. If we go to Marvel and look at what they got going on, and what they have is Avengers Doomsday Crossover Publishing Initiative and a major Doom event takeover. Huh. Hey, didn't those guys just get done with a Doom sized event about 2 years ago? Huh. Marvel just can't stop repeating themselves. I mean, good for them, but wow, no wonder they're getting beat right now by DC.
Wow, real popcorn. Are you telling me that you can tell that a black rectangle with some dents is a bat? God damn it. I hate that Batman logo.
I'm not the biggest fan myself, but
I mean,
hey, however, oh, go ahead.
I haven't read the book, so I won't say anything about the quality of the storyline. But the art, oh my god! And apparently, they are selling well, or not well, but it's the best that they are selling right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we have Image. And it seems that we're headed into. Let's see, I need to show you guys.
Boom, baby!
There you go. Issue 100 for Rob Liefeld's Youngblood. I don't know about you, but I haven't really kept up too much on Youngblood.
I know nothing, nothing.
Wow. but more power to them. I mean, you know, it's been around long enough to make the issue 100. Of course, it's taken them a while considering. I mean, we're talking about a book that started in the early 90s, and you're just now making it to issue 100? Seems kind of weird to me. But, you know. But again, I like Rob Liefeld. I know he rubs a lot of people the wrong way, but I like Rob Liefeld. He tells it like it is, or at least the way he sees it. Well, he does. Let's see. Um, okay. I think what we need to do. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, Image Comics has quite a bit going on. But the big one seems to be, if I can get this, here we go. Ghost Machine. Now, I personally like that. I like Ghost Machine. They seem to have quite a few things that look fun. And here's the 5th issue out of 5 of Ghost Machine, the official guidebook. For all you who like to complain that, you know, Marvel has gotten too complicated, that DC also has been running for too long, Ghost Machine pretty much is a brand new comic book company, but it's just manned by a majority of people who you know have experience. So it's definitely built to take on some new fans and take you to some new places. One of the people that is there is.
It, I'm getting you too low. If you can pump up your volume.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. Anyway, yes. Um, Ghost Machine. I have really liked a lot of what I've seen from Ghost Machine. And it's just something new. And uh, that's really the important part of it. Plus, it's got Brad Meltzer. It's got Jeff Johns. Come on. Those two guys alone are fun. And yeah, if you want to take a chance on something that's still, they've established themselves, but still kind of new comparatively speaking, I say check out any of the Ghost Machine titles. So, and then I think what I'm going to go into. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do. Here we go. Is one more. Okay. There are a lot of companies that have sprung up. One of the ones that I think has really proven themselves as far as being able to keep all their fans interested is this one, Dynamite, with Archie versus the Terminator.
that, that I'd like to see.
Ben 10, Supernatural, Pathfinder, teamed up with Vampirella.
Wow, Jeebus.
Here we go, Thundar the Barbarian. They even have the Space Ghost Johnny Quest Space Quest trade paperback. Wow.
The Muppets.
Hey, as long as they continue to bring in money, it's all good.
Mm. You need, you know what? We need a Thunder the Barbarian revival.
Yeah, we do.
That was such a good show. Yeah, it
Yeah.
may have borrowed some elements from here and there,
I
but it
like
was
it.
nice.
I like it. Okay. Wow. A lot to see, a lot to read. But the big question then becomes, okay, what else did they do? Well, let me explain. Um, by now, everyone has probably heard about the big Hall H presentation from Marvel Studios. But basically, they had a huge presentation. I think if you go to YouTube, you can watch the entire thing. But they were able to introduce all of the actors who they have showing up in the new film Doomsday, along with a mm, no. You know what? I think it's better just to say this. As far as Marvel's concerned, they want you to know they're back. Okay, if you saw their big presentation from 2 years ago, you know exactly how they're going to do this. You've got Doctor Doom, you've got the Fantastic Four, and basically everybody that's still alive within the MCU will be making an appearance probably in this movie. That pretty much is the long and short of it. So there you go. Oh, and they introduced a new actor who's going to become the Black Panther. Um, for those that actually watched the first Black Panther film, yeah, Any questions?
Not for me, no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is this open panel? Don't worry if not. I can open it up. Oh,
We have the big brother here.
yes.
Yeah, you know what an open panel means, right? Is to invite onto the show so they can talk.
Oh,
That's what open panel means. Like, can anybody join you?
well, you can ask a question. We'll see whether or not, that'll be entertaining enough.
Well, I've told people who've asked me, like, no, it's not. Why? Because we like to know people before we have them on.
Yes.
Because we've had some bad experiences with people who were absolutely batshit crazy out of their fucking minds, talking some crazy shit. And it's like, yeah, we vet our people before we have them on. We just want to hang out with you.
Yeah. So
And then
as
if
we
you're
said-
in the chat, if you've been vetted and you happen to show up in the chat,
then we'll
and
put
then-
you up. Yeah.
yeah, we'll let you in. So, but I think I've talked to you before about that, Bear. But you probably go to watch a lot of shows, so yeah, I don't expect you to remember every single show. So, but anyway, I popped in because I needed to ask Martin a question.
Uh-oh.
Unrated cut.
I didn't do it.
I can't find an unrated cut. I thought I had the unrated cut, and I don't.
Of what?
Expendables 3.
Is that an unrated cut?
Yeah.
Oh. Now I'm in a pickle
And
because I don't
I
know
tried
which
to
one I
find it.
have. Then.
If it's 2 hours and 6 minutes or 2 hours and 1 minute, depending, because some of them cut the end off of it, 5 minutes in the credits. And so you'll see like 2 hours and 6 minutes is the theatrical cut, and 2 hours and 11 minutes is the unrated cut. There's more gore and violence and language.
Oh. Good to know. Now I have another rabbit hole to pursue. Because
Yeah,
now
will you let us know? Because I can't. I'm trying to find it. I don't want to watch the theatrical
okay,
for tomorrow's show.
I'm on it.
See if you have any luck. Let me know. Keith, I apologize, but
yeah.
Martin is in here, and I just need to come in and talk to him.
It's all good.
So it's always good to see you.
Yeah, it's always good to see you.
It is always good to be seen. No, it's not. Especially by a sniper.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Bye, Gary. Wow.
Doing the 3 buttons. I got to click 3 buttons to leave.
It's like the seashells.
I don't
Now,
know. I wouldn't be so sure about the sniper thing, but okay.
Yeah. Well, listen. The important thing out of that entire presentation from Marvel is this. They ended up doing something that anybody that really thought it through knew what was going to happen. They have a brand new Black Panther, and it's Black Panther Jr. or T'Challa Jr., who was introduced in the Wakanda Forever film. And again, I've probably seen maybe 10 minutes of that movie before I had to turn it off. I've let it be known before that I just think it was a wrong decision not to recast T'Challa. I understood what all the actors were talking about. But in the end, you at least have to, I think you have to at least weigh not only the wishes of the actor who you are trying to honor and his family, but also the fans of the character. Black Panther. Here's a little something to let you know how far off the beaten path Marvel Comics is right now. This year is the 60th anniversary of the Black Panther. you wouldn't know that if you were reading the comics, because it doesn't seem like they're trying to do anything to really call attention to it. That's sad.
Oh my!
And
Well, Multigibbous, all Black Panthers are nepo babies, all of them, because they get it from their father. So
Mhm. It's like the Phantom. Phantom is a nepo baby. So technically, you could say that about pretty much all the Robins. Technically,
no,
yeah.
they, no, they are all separated, uh, quasi orphan kids picked up. They are not related. They are not related to Bruce. So
Well, look, Richard might as well be his son. Okay, I mean, he's the one that he was the first one, and according to Bruce, he is probably the best out of all of them. Um, Mainly because he doesn't suffer from a lot of the fight through my trauma that it seems like a lot of other of the Robins seem to be doing. He seems to have avoided that, and that decision, that choice by Bruce, is also seemingly backed up and or echoed by Clark or Cal. Really, Cal agrees that out of all of them, Richard is probably the best. He's the most well adjusted. And he somehow managed to get all these girlfriends and still remain friends with all of them because he's still getting into everybody. Anyway, anyway, monkey, yeah. Um, Actually, Damien started out being a little bit of a nut bar, a little bit, because he was not very nice to Alfred initially, calling him servant. It's like, oh, even Bruce is like, man, you don't know who you're talking to, right? Wishing it up, you son. But uh, no, it's just I think that overall, I mean, there's some good things going on at Marvel, but to not celebrate Black Panther's 60th and then to turn around and introduce a brand new Black Panther at San Diego is just, I don't know, it's a little bit on the wrong side to me. But then again, look at what Kurtzman's done with Star Trek. It's the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. That doesn't make it a party for everybody. You know, you don't go and celebrate your parents celebrating their anniversary of their wedding by bringing you and your spouse and treating it like like it's a celebration for your wedding to your spouse. That would never really made any sense to me about the way they've been trying to do that. Thank you again, CBS. Um, that's really the unfortunate thing about Kurtzman Trek, that it muddies the water a little bit. Uh, but hey, anyway, for DC, they unveiled their first big look at lanterns. And just like Gary and I thought, they decided they weren't going to go down the road of trying to really make something that pulls from the comics. Even though they're going to pull from the comics when it comes to a lot of the protagonists, I should say from the antagonists that they're going to pull from, hoping that that will be enough to even persuade comic book fans to check this out. No, they are going their own direction. So on top of making Hal Jordan way older than John, so they can better make it easier to kill him off, they've made other changes and revealed or hinted at that the big bad for this upcoming season of the show seems to be the Manhunters. Wow. Just wow.
Choices.
It is. Life's about choices, and some people keep making the worst ones. You know, there is no reason for how James Gunn is wanting to use the Lantern Corps in this version of Lanterns that he has. There's absolutely no reason to do all the stuff that he's doing. I get the fact they want to emphasize John Stewart. I never said they couldn't emphasize John Stewart. But if you didn't want to use everybody else, you didn't have to. Although realistically, if you're going to have this be a thing, you should at least have Hal Jordan then become the you move him up and basically make him the personal go-to guy for the Guardians, so that you don't have him based on Earth. You just keep him out tooling around the entirety of everything and just being their man about everything. Kind of like what they did with James Bond in the John Gardner novels. When they fired all the double O's and closed down that section, and M kept James around because he was the most effective agent that he had, and decided to just use him as his go-to guy for any project that was really deemed of major importance. So, I don't know. I don't think I would have done all that they did with this, and I would have tried to stick closer to the comics, and I would have gone with Cat Matu as his trainer instead of Hal, so that you could build up everything related to John. John being married. He's married. You keep hearing about, oh, you got to follow the comics. Well, that is following the comics. He's married. So, yeah, Monkey, it's written by people who are trying to basically serve two masters. They're trying to get with the modern audience and still make it seem like they are trying to cater to the comic book fans, and they're not. They're not doing it at all. John is, if you really want to know what I think, the problem with the people that have been wanting to put John Stewart in everything isn't the fact that they couldn't. It's the fact that they wanted John to be Hal Jordan, is what they wanted. They don't even want his personality and his history. They would like Hal Jordan to be black, and they want to call him John Stewart. That's basically what they're trying to do. All of the stuff that Hal did is how they're going to write John. And that's not John. John is very smart. He's very deliberate. Yeah, okay, he's a Marine, but trust me, John's very smart. He is very, very deliberate. Hal's like an extreme combination of Captain Kirk and Han Solo. John, on the other hand, is like, uh, he's like, he's like Bruce Wayne combined with James Bond. That's two different types of people there. So I can't even, yeah. And then they also played some teasers for Clayface, and that one, it's a horror film. It may not work, you know. I disagree, Monkey Jeebus. I was not a fan of having the whole Diggle be John Stewart thing. That just, no. He's either John Stewart or he's not. I don't want to go through that whole, well, you got to change his name and he went by this. No. Sorry. No. Yeah. I am glad that there is a separation there, that the Arrowverse can go off and be like some other weird thing out there with all the changes that they made, just like the Smallville universe. So you I will say this to Warner Brothers. You guys are never going to get to where you want to go if you keep trying to serve everybody. You got to pick your audience and go with that. And doing these huge sweeping changes to a lot of the IP is really just going to piss off all the fans of that IP who've been reading it and staying in touch with it for years. So you're handicapping yourself right off the bat. And while I love John Cena as Peacemaker, John Cena really is Guy Gardner. That's who
Yes.
he is Guy Gardner. Jason Momoa was always meant to be Lobo. He made a good Aquaman, but I think he makes a better Lobo. And if he gets good writing, he can probably show you. Well, John Cena's the same way. He makes a good Peacemaker, but I think he was born to be Guy Gardner. He's got that attitude like Gardner. He can make that face that I just want to punch you face. Gardner has. Yeah, it's obvious. You see, you've got some good actors, but a lot of them are really miscast. You've got them in the wrong part. So, and personally, Robert Pattinson, a lot of people seem to think that, oh yeah, he's the great Bruce Wayne. No, he's not. He's emo kid. Robert Pattinson would be better used in an adaptation of The Demon. Jack Kirby's The Demon. That would be a better use for him. He would make a better Jason Blood than he would a Bruce Wayne. Wrong part. Miscast. You could either do that or you could have him as I think he's too tall to be Constantine. I think he would dye his hair, but I think he's a little too tall to be Constantine. And he doesn't have that edge that Constantine has. He could act like it, but it'd be acting, you know. But no, as Jason Blood, I think he'd be perfect. He'd be perfect as Jason Blood. But yeah, DC's got some issues. They really do need to get the right actor with the right part. Is really what they need to do. And
But where's the fun in that?
it's time. It's time. It's time to just get this correct and go forward, you know. And again, after yesterday, not only with the AI version of Johnny Quest, I think someone could do a complete AI Batman, the AI television series, and just start bringing the comics to life, the entire Batman family. Because as Gary said, Gary makes a great point. You start being successful with doing that, you won't have to worry about actors basically shooting their mouths off. That's the last thing you need. So, I think if you do that, and you do an AI Batman television series, I'm telling you, you could beat almost anything on TV. It would instantly be must-see TV. You're bringing in all those relationships. And if you need to go a different direction with some of the characters, here's a novel idea. Introduce a brand new character who you could do all that with. Because when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about adapting these characters as they were originally created. Batman, Richard Grayson, everybody. Kate, Betty Kane, Barbara Gordon, heck, even spoiler. But there's room for all of those characters. In fact, Batman has enough characters to basically be separate from the entire DC universe and continue to run and sell and do very well. Same thing for Spider-Man. Spider-Man really doesn't need the rest of Marvel. He's got enough characters, enough story possibilities. Spider-Man could run forever. Both Batman and Spider-Man could be separated from their companies and just run forever. Don't know about everybody else, but yeah, that's the way it could go. So, and then to wrap this up, everybody's already heard about the Blade Runner 2099. I've already noped out of that one. Prime did some talking about Rings of Power, unfortunately, and they also gave a first look at God of War. Please, oh please, do not make the same mistake The Witcher made. Just adapt the games and go forward. Don't try to change anything. Don't think you're smarter than the material. Just adapt the games and just go forward from there.
What do you mean? Of course they are smarter than the source material.
That's ego
Now
talking.
they went ahead with it. They showed something because they have to reshoot the all that they had. Remember that they recast
Yeah,
the main
yeah,
actor because he got hurt.
yeah. All I'm saying is just don't make the mistake and start trying to. That never ends well. for anybody that tries that stuff. It's the real reason why The Witcher isn't any good anymore. You know, I wonder if there's still anybody out there watching The Witcher. Seriously.
Well, I'll tell you, I am not.
Neither am I. As soon as Henry Cavill went, I went. I never went back. Part of it is because of Cavill. Part of it is because of the attitude of the so-called showrunner. I mean, and you know what? To be honest, yeah, it's mainly because of the showrunner that I left. Her attitude just stinks. It stinks. Henry Cavill was right. You know, you got him on that show and you made him, like you did with the fans, believe that you were interested in actually bringing the books and the video games to life, and you weren't. And Henry tried to basically live up to his contract. He stuck with it, even though behind the scenes there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And he was having to deal with some stuff that I don't think it's right for anybody to deal with behind the scenes of that show. And that was just a waste of his time and a waste of the time of every person who was either a fan of the IP or a fan of Henry Cavill's. So screw those guys. But there is Hulu had an announcement about they're going to be doing 3 extreme specials for Futurama coming up. And then they had a preview of a 2-part Disney Plus exclusive called Yellow Mirror from The Simpsons. And then the American Dad 400th episode. And then a teaser for Avatar 7 Havens. So there you go. Oh, and footage was also shown for the upcoming Carrie TV series. Stephen King's Carrie has become a television series.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, I don't make this up. It's not my decision. Somebody else has already done all that, and they've decided to.
I can understand a mini series. They do really thinking going beyond one season. I mean, she kills everyone.
I know. Look, there is a Stephen King story that could go beyond where he had the characters in the book. Because, in my opinion, it's set up to do that, and that's Salem's Lot.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I don't know. You know? I mean, of course, you could do The Dark Tower, but that movie didn't do that any favors, so, you know. And there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what I picked out as some of the really cool things that have happened at San Diego this year. I'm sure there are other cool things that happen. I didn't mention anything about any of the stuff like the Upper Deck DC card series that they currently have going on. Check that out. Okay? Upper Deck. Great job, guys. The look of what you're making is amazing. Um, let's see. What else is happening? I think the only other thing. Um, there was the announcement of a Magic the Gathering Star Trek set. So they've already got Marvel. Now they're going for Star Trek. Picked a fine time, guys. And this was probably already done under the Kurtzman contract. So you're going to see some Kurtzman stuff probably as a part of this, unfortunately.
Well,
Anyway, that's it. I thought there was something else, but I can't seem to. Oh, no wonder. I
Ghost
actually.
Rider.
That's it. Well, that was earlier. Yeah, Ghost Rider, but I think everybody's already seen that too. I mean, anybody that really wanted to pay attention knows that Ryan Gosling is going to be Ghost Rider, and that Sean Levy, who's already directed him in Star Wars Starfighter, will be the director of that one. I agree with the sentiment that I think Sean Levy is not really who I would have gone with to direct that. I mean, he's all right if you're gonna go with like a PG-13 version of Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider should be R. Should be R. That should be basically a horror flick because everybody wants Midnight Suns. Okay, you're not gonna get that doing that. You're not gonna get that with Sean Levy unless he's really wanting to stretch his skills and try to scare people. So there you go.
Well, I'll say that with that,
I
we
think
could.
we are. There's so much that I put out there, and again, my wallet is look. Oh, jeez. You know, I knew putting this together today that I knew you were going to have a bit of a tough time, but I thought I'd at least be able to hold out long enough, and that I wouldn't see as many cool things as I saw with that. And wow, just wow. I just don't make enough. I'm not wealthy enough. I fully admit that.
Hey, James
Hey,
Jameson.
hello, James. Hey, Real Popcorn Geek. Yes, he was a producer and directed a few episodes. But still, I mean, if you're going to do Ghost Rider, don't you think you should be, shouldn't you adhere closer to an R? I mean, come on.
Well, Monkey has a point there.
True, that was an R for laughs. But what has Sean Levy shown us as far as being able to do the whole suspense thing?
Hey,
Anyway, I think that's it for today, everybody. Um, hopefully, when we do this again next week, Andy will be here, fresh from her adventure at Gen Con. And we'll probably talk a little bit about what she's experiencing. But for the most part, you're right, Pop. Yes, Real Popcorn Geek. Stranger Things would be R-rated if it was a movie. I just don't think that the balance of nostalgia and comedy and horror is really what Ghost Rider needs. It just needs Ghost Rider pretty much is just it's the Terminator of horror movies or something like that. It's fast-paced action, but with heavy horror elements, you know, like an undead Fast and Furious.
Ah,
I know that was a really interesting image to put in everybody's head, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Anyway, so Martin,
yes.
you have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
I want to apologize to you and your wallet. I did not
Oh,
mean
no.
to did not mean
Not-
to put anything before you that was going to cause you too much pain.
No. No damage was or will be done.
I'm seriously thinking about some of that stuff, though, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously looking at quite a few items there from Factory Entertainment. Those guys really brought it. Ooh, $16,000 though for the Enterprise.
No, man, I prefer to put that money into better use, like try and buy some RAM.
Well, everybody, it has been an absolute honor to entertain you today. I just want to say thank you to Monkey Jeebus, Daniel Milson, Tim, the lovely Penny, Nothing Witty, Tree Rock Creations, Real Popcorn Geek, and Gambit, and Moro. So, on behalf of Martin and everyone here at Pop Culture Minefield, we hope you have a better day.
Okay. See you guys.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt Damon.